Hi everyone, it's Ardyth, and I'm excited to be here at ellenhudson.com today to introduce you to one of the new Essentials by Ellen products coming in the October release this weekend. It's the Snowfall Backdrop cover plate, and I know it's destined to be a staple in my craft room, and I think you'll agree. First of all, the cover plate is square. This is genius. No need to choose between a horizontal or vertical layout because this one works either way. Your vertical panel fits perfectly on the cover plate from top to bottom and creates the perfect blizzard with lots of accumulated snowdrifts at the bottom, perfectly sized for a sentiment or a winter scene. Next, you can put your horizontal panel on the cover plate right at the top where the snow is heaviest. This gives you a full panel snowstorm. There's still white space that you can use, but it's definitely a full panel snow scene. And you can put your horizontal panel on the cover plate at the bottom. This gives you a different look again. This time the snow isn't quite as intense and you have that white space at the bottom. There are many other ways to use this cover plate, and I'm going to make a very quick and simple card to show you just one. I created a gradient blue watercolor background by smooshing some Zig Art and Graphic twin markers onto a slick surface. These markers have a rubber tip and they put down a lot of vibrant color. I scribbled each shade of blue on my laminated card, making sure it was wide enough to cover my panel. I worked from darkest to lightest, and there's no need to worry about the marker tips. If a light marker picks up darker ink during the process, I can just scribble it on a scrap piece of paper until it goes back to the original shade. By spritzing with water, I easily picked up the ink with my watercolor cardstock to quickly get a frosty background. I dried it with my heat tool before running it through my die cutting machine with the Snowfall Backdrop cover plate. Next, I got out my Essentials by Ellen classic block alphabet dies and chose S, N, O, and W. I lined them up to make it easier to pick them all up together with some post-it tape, but there's no need for precision. I cut the letters out 3 times from the watercolor panel and then started placing them on a panel I had cut with a pierced square die. Instead of using a ruler to keep the letters straight, I used a piece of post-it tape. It sticks to the panel and to the work surface, where a ruler could move and throw you off. I used Lawn Fawn's glue tube to glue the letters down. Once I had them all in place, I used a partial sentiment from Mountain Holiday from last month's Essentials by Ellen release. I stamped it with VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink, and right off I had a problem. One of the tiny little slivers of paper had gotten onto the stamp and ruined my impression. I removed the sliver before I stamped the rest, and I went back to the first one with a Copic multiliner and carefully filled in the area that needed to be fixed. To finish the card, I glued the panel to a white card base and added some sparkling clear confetti from Pretty Pink Posh. And that's it! Quick and simple, just like I promised. I love how the letters have the snow from the cover plate cut out of them. There's a lot more coming in the next few days as this fabulous release goes live. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel for even more inspiration. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.